Hello and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. So we got the notebook. It was right here on this couch there. So we're going to take it back to her here really fast. Thankfully the loading screens are super short. Just turbo all the way over there. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Reen. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. Sofas on the second floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets, usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pant pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. And just a little, I'm gonna just kind of mention something. You might say, well, don't you have pockets? We can obviously see them. On some jackets, like when I went to school, our more formal jackets had like what looked like pockets, but they weren't really pockets. They were just there for the look. So that could totally be possible with these, and that pocket is probably on the inside. But anyway, happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Silver chain. An accessory? Couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. You can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Reen. Alright, we completed that quest. And let's equip that accessory. Prevents poison. That gets plus. That's really good, that swordtail badge. I'm glad I'm going to keep doing the fishing. So what other people are there to bond with? Anyway, let's just go over here. Let's talk to this guy here, George. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Towel when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. It was like an hour ago. Well, more like 2 hours ago. But George Nome. No, probably George Nome. Second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. Eurene Schwarzer, from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Tower told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the academy's very own orbment factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbments here for a long time now. Well, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request, too. That's right, I handle that stuff here at the engineering club, too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to know? Awesome, okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 oral products for me. First up is this oral scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. I think that's, second floor. The club meets in the home economics room on the second floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club. Home economics room. Okay, got it. The next two are both in town. So you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. Second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbital lamp. It goes to Micked at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the... Okay, I know where that is. Antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Excuse me. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Okay, I know where that is too. Okay, and then she'll call Michael out. Alright, and that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. Okay, I can do this super fast. Well, I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Alright, let's go this way. Up here. Art. Home. Music. Wait, did I pass it? No, I had to pass it. Had to have passed it. Home. Oh, home ec. I was looking for cooking. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Yep, that's the orbital scale I asked George to fix. Alright. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I'd believe it. You don't have an interest in cooking by chance, do you? Haven't given much thought, to be honest, but I am kinda curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it'll still cost more mirror than making it yourself would. Have you even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet. I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. Recipe book. And top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Simple omelet. Fresh eggs. Coarse rock salt. Thank you very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Sure, we got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Alright, I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my orbital scale. And pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. Okay. Okay. So, it's a bit of a shame that you do it straight from here. Oh, we can choose who we do it with. That's cute. Let's do it with Emma. Oh, can we not? I'm gonna save him then. We'll do the cooking with someone to get our bonds up. At least that's what I'm assuming they're for. Reminds me a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I've also played. Where you can cook with one of the students. Okay, let's head this way. And then we head... Nope. One more down. Nope, two more down. This way. Here's the pawn shop. Anything interesting in here? Nope. You got some business here, kid? Or are you just window shopping? I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will ya? Right, this guy doesn't seem too friendly. The kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who'd have thought an item would break right after I paid for it? That's a pretty nasty surprise. Did you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Very few, sure. Wait, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like, items for items? But yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you'd like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. A blade deck. Is this a card game? Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play. But you can give it a try, or don't, or burn it for all I care. I didn't pay for it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, another thing. My shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery, and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Anytime. At the shop, you can exchange certain items for rarer and higher quality ones. You can also buy some of the items you might have missed in previous chapters as curios. And as for the card game Mick just gave Reen, you'll be able to play that later in the game. White beef's flesh. I still buy these. I thought... Oh, he just doesn't lend. Okay, so I guess if we travel out of this area, we're gonna have that. I don't care about talking to Kurt. Sorry, Kurt. You don't matter to me. Let's head over to the radio station, which is right here. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you got a delivery from the engineering club for me? I do indeed. Here it is. Wow, he really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. Sorry about that. We have a jump cut there. Had something come up. Anyway, this job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had normal radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, I should head back to George. Sorry if you can hear my dog drinking. I have an old dog, so I had to carry her up the stairs. I'm a little winded from it. But anyway. Let's head back to George. In turbo mode all the way over there. Oh, and to those who might be wondering, why don't I just pick up both the quests and then turn them in together? I'm doing them separate so that in case he gives me something that might help with that quest with the principal, because the principal's quest is more focused on combat. But anyway. Oh hey, seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you finished delivering those, what did you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all you need. None of them are places I normally go either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. I went into both of those before. Actually, I don't know about the pawn shop. But anyway, yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find, too. That's true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Trista are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? I figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show, and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have normal radio? In that case, here, it's all yours. And we have normal radio. Wait, really? It's the latest model, too. Same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course. I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club is basically Thor's orbital factory. So yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. It's quite the compliment. Alright, I also meant to ask you. You know about Sepith masses, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sepith can be. The Sepith masses have a ton of impurities, so they never received much attention. But recently someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about talked out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Ditto. We'll be counting on you. All done. Okay, now make use of the Academy's orbital factory. You can use Sepith to unlock slots in your orbments. Okay. At factories, you can use Sepith to synthesize quartz. What's that even do? Customize your weapons in that orbital factory. Okay. I have some good materials. Furthermore, Sepith masses can now be exchanged for Mira within any shop's exchange menu. Regular Sepith can be exchanged too, but do remember that they're also used for synthesizing quartz and unlocking slots. Masses, on the other hand, are useless and can thus be freely exchanged for Mira. Let's talk to him. Exchange. Alright. Yeah, we don't need the Sepith mass. These games told us itself. Okay, let's open this. Open this. Open that. Okay, we need 200 more of those. Let's save that. Orbman. Quartz. So does the color matter? Put poison in there and tear in there. I'm gonna try to match him with the color to see if it matters. Begin the battle with inside status. What's inside even do? I need to look up again what those all stand for. Anyway, alright, let's run out here. Oh. Ooh, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. What's this? Oh, biker lady. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't here before either. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I got another request to finish. Well, we're gonna go immediately talk to her. That about does it. Now all I've got to do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. I just kind of eavesdropped there, but whatever. Probably was closer if I ran the other way, but I'm gonna run over the principal. Let's talk to the principal. Excuse me, principal? I'm Marine Schwarzer of Class 7. Ah, good, good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arms tall? Tala tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. Kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle we fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if it were a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form, eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to those reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I'd like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true. I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do that. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Old schoolhouse key. It's a key to the front door to the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir. Just sending us on a life-threatening... Oh, what's this? Let's just open these real fast. So I think I can look at them better. Anything else in here that I might have missed? I did this to every book in the library as well. Just kind of open them and close them. I don't know if it, because it talked about how it saves them to the log. But anyway, let's run down here, and do the bonding time thing with, whatever his name is. This guy. I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. I have to hand it to you though, you're really dedicated to your studies. Okay. We've already went through this. Let's go for it. Mind if I joined you? Not at all, I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Order a drink, proceed to join Machias on his break. Sorry, one second, I need to take a drink myself. My throat's dry from all this talking. You can tell this cafe uses some high quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee then. Mainly due to my dad, he's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. That explains it. It actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. He looks annoyed. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. Doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. How do you sip arrogantly? That's a good point. Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try, though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. Should try some of my coffee, too, then. Pass. You're right. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. And thus the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. I wonder if I'm going to have to like prioritize certain people over others to get their levels up, or how that'll work. So I think all we have now to do is head to the old schoolhouse, so I guess we'll head there. And I will be skipping fights there unless if they're important. So I will probably, after this, there's probably gonna be an opening cutscene, like a little intro to this. After that, I'll probably jump cut to whenever we have something major happen. They're locked. Once I start exploring. Make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'm just gonna double check. And then we'll enter. Alright, here we go. There we go. I wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. Yeah, so we can only grab. I'm gonna move him. There we go. I can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you one bit if you turn back. It's not too late. No thanks. I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this orbital staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turn back, I'd just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll each need to watch the others back and proceed with caution. The underground area should be just through the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room where we fought the stone gargoyle. Let's go that way rather than falling through the trapdoor again. No arguments here. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. Alright, before we head down there, I'm going to look around here. Okay, we can't do anything really in this room. Just double checking. Whoa. Well, at least that monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait. Did it always look like this in here? Wait, it is different, yeah. This room's definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't here previously, like that resting spot. And that door. I don't remember there being a door there. I don't remember there being one either, but at this point I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go and get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came here, after all. Alright. Yes, we can do the slashing everything in sight. So I'm guessing there's gonna be new monsters in here. And this area will probably scale with us throughout the story. Unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. Is there water? I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here too. What do you think we should do, Reen? The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head as far in as we are able. Here we go then. May the gods be with us. Alright, let's do this. What's this? Doesn't look like an old man charging station. Some kind of device for sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to have any power right now. Yeah, there's water. A slug-like monster. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Now if we make good use of our combat links. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like this if we work together. Shall we put our link ability to the test then? Absolutely, let's show this thing what we're made of. I'll probably show this fight because it's going to show off combat links. Combat links are a phenomenon which connects Arcus users to each other by sharing sensory input and mental impulses with one another. Link characters can fight together even more effectively. Fighting battles and viewing bonding events increase Link XP, and when enough Link XP has been earned, a character's Link level will increase. A higher Link level between two characters will increase the variety of Link abilities they can use. Okay, there's finishing blows and Link attacks. You can change combat links using the tactics button. You can also set combat links during battle using the LB button. Okay. Sign through the tactics section of the camp menu. Okay, let's do that real fast. So tactics. Set link. We're gonna link them. I'm gonna link these two because these guys are gonna be my heavy hitters. He's going to be my healer. Okay, let's get into this combat.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Performing attacks in certain crafts give characters a chance to unbalance enemies. Successfully unbalancing an enemy allows you to perform a follow-up attack, while they are off balance. Enemy unbalance. Okay. The likelihood of unbalancing an enemy depends on the enemy's unbalanced efficiency and type of weapon used to attack.
Go.
Okay, so let's see this here. So he has an S tier to unbalance them, and we don't know their unbalanced efficiency. Let's go for this.
Go.
Okay, link attack.
Leave it to me.
Okay, let's move to here. And then arts, aqua bleed. Go on this one.
Leave it to me.
Okay, and then we're gonna do crafts.
Now. Go.
Okay, crafts. Is there a way I can hit all three of them? No, there isn't.
Go. Here. Right.
Arts. Can I skip turn? Or can I have to link? Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna move. I don't want to use this turn. And then I'm gonna move with him as well to here.
Alright.
Okay. Then craft, Gale Stinger. If one of them lives.
Here we go.
Oh, what? We didn't get the follow-up attack?
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Double team, double kill on Scathe, first strike. There we go.
I did it!
Blue Lullaby can now be used. Rolls foes to sweet ones with soothing sounding bubbles. This bitch is just like, sorry, not bitch. Elliot is just a Squirtle. He's just a Squirtle. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low, and get as used to them as we can. Yeah, indeed. You now access the link section of the camp menu. About combat links. We're now a feature likely to be of vital importance in the battles ahead. By strengthening party members' bonds with one another, they can use powerful link abilities together, such as Finishing Blow and Cover. Stronger link attacks will become available as the story progresses. Forming combat links between party members has no disadvantages, so it's recommended to keep an active link at all times. About damage typing and balancing. Link attacks only occur when the enemy is unbalanced, the success rate of which is determined by the weapon used to deal damage. Mollusk monsters are more easily unbalanced by Rem's slash attacks, while crustacean monsters are weak to Gaius' thrust. Other types include Pierce, which is effective against flying, and Strike, which is effective against rock. Elliot's Orbital Staff deals all types of damage at once, but his chances of successfully unbalancing an enemy are low as a result. About criticals and unbalancing. Attacks taken on turn with a critical bonus have a 100% chance of unbalancing an enemy, regardless of the damage type being dealt. In this case, assist attacks also deal critical 1.5 times damage. That's really good to know. Okay, so I will be jump cutting until we get to a point where something interesting happens.
Leave it to me.
So we'll be back in a minute. What is this?
This will take everything we have.
Alright, but we're gonna end the episode on this fight. Let's see.
There! We're open!
Here we go.
My turn!
Okay, let's try the resounding bead. Let's put this
Keep it
down.
up, everyone! Go!
And then motivate.
Alright, let's do this! Right. Got it!
It's pretty decently hard.
Here we go!
Okay, so as a 3-star to slash and pierce to being unstable. To them.
Right.
Trying to keep going out of here.
It's my turn.
I have a chance to seal. I don't know what seal does. I need to look that up after this fight.
Now. Go. My turn.
This delays his attack.
There.
I think that's what it means.
Now's our chance.
My guess.
Here.
Did it just heal?
Right.
No, it didn't. It's a Minos demon. It's level 7, which we are level 7 too. So we should be able to take it. What's its chance to sleep? 100%. Like, I don't know if it's better if it's higher or if it's lower. I really don't.
All right.
Go for Gale.
Now. My turn. There. Right.
Okay, let's kind of speed this along.
Leave it to me. They're open. Go. Go.
So, Art.
Arcus activate. Go.
I don't know what's healing him. Oh wait, it was the Zalnian beat that was healing him, I think.
Has a chance. Here. It's my turn. They're open. Go. Right.
We can probably go for one more hit before we have to heal.
Go.
And then on Leaf Cutter will bring us to the other side, which will bring us close enough to get off a resounding beat.
Give it up, everyone!
Oh, we didn't get
It's my turn.
him with it. I just attacked normally. This actually should kill. Oh nope.
My turn.
Now he's finished. Oh. Fuck me.
It's my turn.
Oh my god, he's still alive. There we go. That was really close.
Together,
It's gone.
we're unbeatable.
1.9 XP. We got Scouter and double teamed. Times 4. Green and Guy's leveled up. Elliot's still almost level 8. We got Soulboy.
Right.
Level up.
Just getting started.
Yeah. Phew, that was one tough battle. Still, we made it through. We sure did, and I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat links now too. Feels like the Arcus has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were last here. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I guess this means we're done down here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. Okay, it's another way of increasing their bonds. Alright. Get through here. Oh, that activated. That wasn't going before. No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to turn on? Then we should go have a closer look. After we leave this dungeon, though, we're gonna be done with this level. Okay, this lets us warp. So let's rest up here. I'm so happy that the turbo mode's introduced. I'm guessing it wasn't in the game prior to its PC release. What just happened? We seem to have returned to the entrance, but we were just at the exit. This place really is nothing but mysteries. Alright, let's head out here. Let's turbo mode all the way around here. Alright. We're out and we're all done with the investigation. The sun's begun to set. We were in there for ages. We should probably go give our report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. Ooh, kitty. Black cat. Alright, but we're gonna end the episode here. Next episode we'll pick up right at this point. Alright, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.